Battle wounds and the creative process, a spoken word joint. The voices in my head speak loudly, but they rarely speak the truth. Living with arms crossed and closed rather than open to the world. When is the right time to engage? It is never the right time if you are constantly waiting for a receptive audience.
Are you waiting on them? Or creating an excuse to stay inside your shell, fearing a reaction that doesn't even exist yet?
Nothing's scarier than putting out your art, exposing just a bit of your heart into the hands of others to judge, to shun, to ridicule, to ignore, to... Some, if not most, will ignore it. They don't have room to bring it in, and that's perfectly fine because I have been there myself. Everyone, every day, is fighting their own battles. But perhaps giving this little bit of yourself only grows in another's soul. It's not like you break off a piece and give it away, but rather you share a piece that you still hold tight to, but now it is mutually held. But maybe, just maybe, there is one or two or five that are willing to accept it or to at least listen with open ears, who are willing to take this part of you and make it a part of them, and it will help them too. I was inspired today because someone reached out to me, remembered me, thought of me. I was a little guarded at first, not ready to drop the wall. It caught me by surprise, and I steered the conversation to small talk. It is easy to forget the good things I've done when I'm lost in the echoes of the voices in my head that don't always speak the truth.
There ain't no lies like the lies you tell yourself.
But where is the outlet? How do I reach others when we can't be in the same space? We can't breathe the same air. We can't connect in person. And I live in the ever-present fear of not being able to read the room. It has to be book of the face, but it feels diluted. It feels polluted by posts that take my thoughts down avenues that I did not intend, that drain me of energy, that sometimes takes minutes, hours, days, or weeks to recover, to get back on the road and continue the journey, to continue the battle. Battle wounds and combat fatigue aren't always from fighting a physical enemy. In fact, or in theory, the enemy that does the most damage is right between my ears, right behind the eyes in the mirror, buried in the chemical signals within my chest. Adrenaline, serotonin, epinephrine, dopamine, melatonin, oxytocin, endorphins, cortisol. Fight or flight doesn't always mean taking up arms or running for the hills. Sometimes it means you just pull the blanket up over your head and go back to sleep, unable to face the day and its invisible but very real monsters. But maybe, just maybe, it means that you get up, you have that second cup of coffee, breathe deeply, listen to your own breath, and soldier on for another day, aware that you are doing good things. The worst enemy is often within, but the best part is that they are almost always willing to call a ceasefire and sit down at the bargaining table.